Hello guys, my name is Alex, this is my vlog about life in Ukraine, and in this video we'll continue reviewing Ukrainian memes. If you missed the previous episode, the link will be in the description, and today's memes are dedicated to probably the major topic on my channel so far, to blackouts. Ukrenergo thanks for supporting the energy stability of the state. Me who took a bath once a week even before. Ukrenergo is an Ukrainian power system service company. It and some other state agencies regularly encourage people to use utilities sparingly. They also provide recommendations on how to do this. Some of those recommendations are quite extreme as for 21st century, but as you can see in this meme, for some people following these recommendations is not a problem at all. The coffee shop opens at 9 a.m. Me at 8:51 with all my discharge gadgets. The situation when businesses get more electricity than households is quite typical these days. In the second episode of Aesthetics of a Blackout, I showed a local mall which worked fine while most apartment buildings in the area hadn't had electricity for a long time. So it is no wonder that during a blackout, all places with electricity, or at least with a generator, are in great demand. Buckwheat again. I'll make you eat it for a whole year, you alarmist. Buckwheat, salt and matches are traditional list of products that Ukrainians buy in the first place when a crisis is coming. Pandemics, war, elections, regardless the nature of the crisis, people always try to stock up on these specific products. It's especially notable that during quiet times, the main porridges in the diet of Ukrainians are wheat and rice. But in extreme situations, the popularity of buckwheat dramatically increases. As you can see, the man in the picture has clearly overstocked on buckwheat. I wonder if this is an emergency one or a disaster one. To get people used to rolling blackouts, the government has classified them into several types. For example, in Kiev, there are stabilization, emergency, and disaster blackouts. Each type has its own requirements regarding how much electricity should be supplied to customers. So if you have electricity or water for 3 hours a day at random time instead of 12 hours a day according to the schedule, it's not because your power supply company is violating their own schedules, it's just because today they use a more strict type of rolling blackouts. Apparently, the person in the picture didn't take this fact into account. You don't have to pay for utilities if you don't have utilities. This ironic phrase illustrates the constant attempts of Ukrainian media and politicians to find something positive, some advantages in the current situation. They are still trying to accomplish this, but in most cases their arguments are similar to this one. This meme is about reassessment of valuables. Things that most people knew existed but never wanted to buy, like power banks, thermoses, gas burners, diesel generators, became the new iPhones and Mercedeses. Things that everyone wants to have and in the largest possible quantity. So the example with giving a generator instead of an engagement ring is actually not as exaggerated as you might think. It's necessary to work not 24/7, but when you have electricity. This is the Ukrainian version of Steve Jobs' famous quote about working with your head. Unfortunately, today in our country, just working with your head is usually not enough for success. You also need at least some power supply. There is nothing to spoil in my fridge without electricity. Oh, it's a really true story meme. Blackouts have significantly affected the diet of Ukrainians. milk, sour cream, meat, any frozen food. All those things don't stay in the fridge for long or don't get into it at all. Where are you? I'm in the point of fragility. What? At home. When blackouts began, the local administrations of Ukrainian cities and towns created dedicated places with stable electricity and heating where people could go if they don't have basic amenities at home. These places are called with fancy term points of resilience. This meme points out that, following the same logic, people's homes can be renamed into points of fragility because there is no stable electricity and heating there. That's it, guys. Thank you for your attention. Write in the comments which products people in your country usually stock up on before crisis. Share this video with your friends. It really helps in developing my channel. And as usually, like, subscribe, and have a nice day.